I want to give a really good piece of advice that will get anyone who's watching this more deals immediately, and it'll solve that issue and like 1,000 others that sound the same. Because I need to talk to my spouse. If I'm looking at that objection, that's really, to me, that gets lumped into, I can't give you a decision now, right? Could be my spouse. It could be my CPA. It could be I need to sleep on it, need to pray on it. I need to talk to other investors. They're all forms of the same objection, is I can't give you a decision right now, right? We agree on that? So let's lump all those in, and I'll give you one thing to use, one thing to say. I'll give you the exact scripting on what to say. That will eliminate all those, exactly how to handle. So here's what you do. So you get to the end, you make your offer. They might have shared this information with you at the end. They said, I got to think about it. Thanks for your offer. They might have shared it at the very beginning. Hey, I'm not making a decision today. I need to talk to whoever. I don't care what it is. You get to the end. Our rule is anything other than a yes is a no. Okay, because there's different reasons why people say I need to think it over, talk to the spouse, sleep on it, whatever it is. Here's why. There's still something they haven't got clear on. There's still an underlying objection, right? Well, I don't know where I'm going to go. My credit stinks, and I don't want to tell this person. It's embarrassing, and I have to figure that out before I can give an answer, right? Sometimes they're just smoke screens. They're just, hey, there's some other objections I have, other stuff I haven't figured out, other deal killers that I haven't figured out what I'm going to do about yet. Sometimes it really is a no, because rarely investors get like, hey, thanks for your offer. It's a hard no, right? Because they're going to push back. They don't want to be pressured into anything. They don't want someone trying to overcome their objections. And sometimes they really, really like you. And you don't want to hurt someone's feeling. Like when I have a really good salesperson, it's the hardest thing in the world for me to tell them no. I say, I love it. Let me think it over. You did a great job, right? Yeah. I don't want to crush their spirit. So there's all these reasons why people put you off. So the best thing you can do is you tell them no. If they're not giving you yes, I don't care if it's a talk to my spouse, think it over, talk to the attorney, whatever it is, here's how it goes. Now, then I'm going to tell you the 3 things that will happen after this, guaranteed every single time. All of them are good things. Listen, I appreciate that. It's a big decision. There's a ton of moving pieces. There's a lot to think about. That being said, after everything we've talked about today, everything we've dug into, if you're not confident that this is the way to go, that this is the right way for you to go, and it's not the right way for everyone, if you're not confident that it is, then I think we just need to call this what it is. It probably means it shouldn't happen. This isn't the right way for you to go. So we're giving them the no. I'm going to tell you in a very nurturing, nice way. If they won't give you no, you give them no. Now, here's the 3 things that happens every time, guaranteed, and they're all good things. Number 1, maybe it is a no. And now you've just given them permission to tell you, yeah, you know what? You're right. Now, we could go all kinds of ways from here, but at least now we know. This is where they're at. They're at a no, right? Do I want to continue to sell? Do I want to uncover deal killers? Do I want to throw them in a follow-up? You got lots of options, but now you have the data, you can make a decision. So the question is, if it is a no, do you want to know or you don't want to know, right? I'd rather hear no so I can do something. Next thing that happens, if there's an underlying deal killer, if there's something stopping them, they want to sell, they're motivated, and you give them the no, that's when it pops out. It always sounds like this. Hey, listen, we should probably call it a no, and that's okay. Well, it's not that. It's just that I'm still a little worried about. I still haven't figured out. I'm still concerned about. And bang, while we're in front of them, we can address it. If we take a maybe or a think it over, we don't have the opportunity to address it. So again, if there's something still holding them back, do we want to know or do we not want to know, right? We want to know so we can do something about it. Could be something easy like, oh, we could just write that into the contract, or there's other ways to overcome those objections. The third piece, the third way you will get more deals by giving them the no, is because when you do that, oftentimes it's just the one little push people need to make a decision. I equate it to this. We see in people's lives all the situation where you got like the boyfriend and the girlfriend who've been together 10 years and then the girlfriend gives the ultimatum. What's that sound like? It probably sounds exactly like I just said it. Listen, we've been together for 10 years. If you don't know by now, you're probably not going to know, right? It probably means this thing, we got to have a different conversation, right? What happens? The boyfriend either says, you're right, it's time to end it. Well, I'm still worried about this, or let's go ahead and do it. It's just that little shove that they need. Now, most salespeople try to give that little shove by saying, sign now, sign now, sign now. That creates pressure. Pressure creates people who either push back or they fight or they flee. That's what we do when we're in pressure situations.
Mm-hmm.
When we go for the no, we actually remove pressure, but open it up. So if they won't let you go, they'll go, you know what? You're right. I've been thinking about this a long time. It's no time to put this off anymore. Let's just do it. So those are the three things that'll happen when you give them the no. They'll tell you, you're right, it is a no. They'll say, well, here's what's holding me back, or they'll go ahead and do it. You can't freaking lose.
That is the objection eliminator to end all objection eliminators. Amazing. Go for the no.
Go for the no. Absolutely.